along with Amber Shemesh, into an ETRO. Okay, so for those who don't know, an emergency temporary restraining order hearing. It's not something that they can just hear anytime. You got to hear it right now. And they did it in private, and I couldn't even hear it. And they ruled in that session that my parental rights would be removed. Oh, and Rachel Lee, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned her because she was the chief one. She's the one that even, I think, wrote this stuff up. Like the order was written, I believe, by Rachel Lee. And dude, it ripped away all my rights right then and there. And
have you seen, like, is there a transcript? Do you have it of the hearing that happened later?
Absolutely nothing. There was nothing from that private session that occurred. They just agreed to it. Cynthia Wheelis signed off on it. Well, in the background, what's going on is that video went public, and it made its way out of the private Facebook group, and it's starting to spread, and it's spreading fast. People heard Sophie's cry, you know, whether it was something that resonated with them from their own childhood, or whether it was the simple recognition that a child would not like fight like that and discuss things like that. You know, whatever it was, it resonated with a lot of people who have gone through a lot of shit, and a lot of people stood up for her, and they stood up for us too. And we started raising money. We had set a goal to raise $25,000. Come Friday, I mean, I'm getting a ton of heat about it. They're like, take it down. Take it down. It's on Twitter. Tell them to take it down off Twitter. I was like, that's the internet, yo. You don't have control of that. It's gone.
Yeah, you can't. And once someone else shares it, it's out of your hands. I mean, heck, the other day, you know, I typed in to find the video, and I found the first result was a Facebook video. Is like a minute, just of a portion of the video. That were like a minute and a half or something like that. But yeah, it's out there. There's no taking it down. It's the internet. Yeah. The internet's forever.
So Rachel Lee goes in for her kill Sunday night of that week. The video is going crazy online. You know, she's looking like a freaking jackass, which she should because of the way she handled it. And so is Kelly. Kelly shouldn't have handled it that way. She should have approached this differently. I say put everything else aside, put the allegations aside, put everything aside. She handled it wrong. She shouldn't have physically accosted her daughter in the process of forcing her to transition. If she really didn't do anything, maybe she should have said, hey, honey, it's okay. Let's stop now. I'm going to talk to your daddy, and we're going to figure something out, okay? That would have been a way to do it. Not fucking choke holding a child and forcing her to go into your care because what, you think you're right? Or because you think I'm forcing her to say shit? Fuck off. Like, get your facts straight. And anyway, so Sunday night, sorry, man, but Sunday night, Rachel Lee files a gag order. I get notice at like 10 o'clock at night on Sunday that I have a hearing the next morning at like 9 a.m. Cynthia Wheelis is overseeing it. You have Rachel Lee going to be in the courtroom and give her side of things because her and Rachel Lee are good buddies. In fact, we proved that Rachel Lee contributed to Cynthia Wheelis's her re-election campaign, like a quarter of it. And she gets appointed all the time by Cynthia Wheelis. They got a little freaking scam going on in their courtroom where they apply Rachel Lee's fees to fathers as child support. So like 25 grand, buddy, you got to pay that as part of child support now. And they've been running this game for a while. These people are dirty, man. I have absolutely no respect for them. And I would never talk about somebody that sits in a judicial position this way unless I absolutely felt beyond a shadow of a doubt that what they're doing is shady. So we go into this hearing on Monday, and that mystery attorney, who I never was disclosed on the following Friday, who represented me in that closed door session because they didn't want it to get out, ends up being another attorney who was pretty well known in the Collin County area, who is strong arming me into agreeing to this gag order, saying that I'm going to be liable for anybody who gets hurt over this shit, and you know, it's going to be your fault. It's going to be criminal then, and all this shit. I have it recorded.
Oh my God! An attorney told you that?
I have it all recorded, man.
And this attorney was supposedly representing you?
She was my stand-in attorney because my attorney went on vacation, and my actual attorney also told me if I didn't agree to the gag order, she would withdraw from representing me.
Can we get some fucking bar cards pulled like that? That infuriates me. I know that there's a bunch of infuriating stuff in this case, but to suggest that you would be liable for someone else someone else's speech on the internet, it goes so far against like basic First Amendment principles and protections that this person's ostensibly representing you, advising you to be gagged against your own rights because of a fake criminal claim that they're manufacturing. Like for what reason? And then threatening to withdraw if you don't accept the gag order is insane. Like that is insane to me.
Oh no, that was a separate. So that was my actual lawyer who had written me an email. I think it was Saturday, telling me it must have been fucking Monday or Sunday night, saying no, it was Sunday night. She wrote me Sunday night. I saw at the same time I saw the gag order stuff, saying this long letter. She's on vacation, but she stepped aside, writing this letter, letting me know that if I didn't accept these terms, she was going to have to withdraw and all this other shit. And I show up the next day, and I ended up with an attorney who's representing me in this court. And dude, look, I'm not like legal guy. Like I don't have a law degree. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I have a priority to protect my daughter. Like that's what this is about. And I didn't intend to go like massively public with this situation. It happened because it resonated with a lot of fucking people. And when that happens in this world, and a lot of people recognize that there's actually an issue that's kind of displayed in this moment, this essence that was caught by a situation, sometimes it has a big impact. Well, that video went out to 100 million people on TikTok almost within like a week and a half. It really made it out, and people started talking about the issue, and that was important.